to the K9s for Veterans podcast. Join us on this amazing journey. Hosted by the passionate Michael Tellerino, your guide through these inspiring stories along with special co-host Kenny Avery. In this podcast, we will share personal stories and insights from veterans and others supporting our veterans. Discover the impact that service dogs have in the lives of veterans. Tune in to witness heartfelt moments and transformational journeys. Get ready to connect, learn, and be inspired by our veterans' stories. Operation Honor is here to uplift and empower. Let's begin this important mission together.
Hello and thanks for joining me tonight. My name is Mike Tellerino. I am your host for tonight's podcast. Tonight I got a really special guest, Shelly. Shelly's with Snarf Foods. She's a huge supporter of all veterans, especially K9 for veterans. Also, we have Kenny Avery, one of our directors and co-hosts, and we got Dan Miller, a new addition to the K9 family. Kenny, why don't you start out?
Well, let's start off. Let's try this again, Shelly. Let's get a little background back. You tell us about you and how you started with your father-in-law and all that good stuff.
Okay, well, started back before 2001 with my father-in-law. I married his son to get the recipes for the snacks, and we started our small company, Snarf Foods. It started off with 4 types of snack mixes, and we grew to make killer caramels and other snacks. And we're all about helping others. A portion of our profits go to organizations that feed the hungry. And then we're also a big supporter of K9 for veterans.
Yes, you are.
You also
Thank you for doing that.
You also send a lot of your product out to the military personnel out in the fields.
We do that. It's sometimes difficult because we have no expiration dates on our preservatives and our snacks, and we want them to reach the troops in prime condition. So sometimes they've been returned to us, not from the troops, but they just never get through. So we're always looking for local heroes to give our snacks to, army bases, etc. So if anybody out there has someone that they would like to receive a special care package, please reach out to me and I'd be glad to make it happen.
We'll put your contact information on the end of the podcast, so if there's anybody out there looking to get something delivered to a veteran or somebody, they'll know exactly who to contact.
Yeah, there's a lot of walls that have been put up, obviously for security reasons. And so if I have a way of bypassing those walls, that would be the most helpful.
Shelly, how long have you been doing this?
Way too long. It's been over 20 years. And we're small, but we're dedicated, and we're to our customers and customer service and to freshness and quality.
We'll get into your menu in a little bit.
Okay.
We'll get into that because there's that one I really, really want to try. I got a lot of chocolate on it. But give me something. Tell me something. What's the best thing that has ever happened to you and veterans and first responders? One of the best responses back to you.
It's just heartwarming to see the smiles when we deliver the snacks to our first responders and our troops, that they know they're not forgotten. It's a small thank you for the great job that they do. And I've gotten some great thank you letters. We also sent out snacks to the hospital staff during COVID who were overwhelmed as just a small thank you for what they did.
Well, I thank you. That's sweet.
Amazing.
That's real sweet.
The veterans, thank you.
Yeah.
Dan, you got anything?
You know what? Absolutely. From a guy that has spent quite a bit of time in the field as a Marine, I can tell you that receiving packages, it can change the day, and it always changes it for the better. I know you said you have a hard time sometimes getting them through, but I can guarantee you that when they do get through, it means the world. And also, as a former first responder, being so kind as to go and give that stuff out, that doesn't happen very often.
No.
And it really does make for a good day for someone to come up and be so kind as to share something after you've had a day, maybe when you've been on a bad call or something, and just to have someone show some kindness like that. I can't tell you, Shelley, it's just incredible what you do.
Well, we'd like to give as much as possible. From every donation we receive for our Snacks for the Troops, first responders, a snack goes out to our troops or first responders, and then a donation goes to K9 for veterans. And so far, our goal is 225 bags. Last year was 200. This year, we have so far raised 117 bags.
Fantastic. Thank you. When I was in the Navy, we would call them care packages. And when we'd see them come off the plane, we knew that we did not have to eat that Navy food that night. That we were going to eat nothing but sweets. So we were really loving on everybody. Back stateside.
Well, first of all, let me apologize to the audience. We are definitely having an audio issue, and I apologize, so please bear with us. I don't want anybody to miss this podcast. It's very important that we get the word out to what a great organization she has and what she's doing for first responders and veterans. And Shelley, we even have your product in our store, the K9 Outlet store in the Promenade Bolingbrook Mall, and it's amazing.
Well, we appreciate you spreading the word about Snarf. If people are interested in donating, they just need to go to the Snarf Foods website, and there's a link right there that you can donate.
That's awesome.
So how's the community? The community still taking care of you and all that good stuff?
We're doing okay. We're small, but we don't mind being small because we can concentrate on quality and freshness and great customer service.
Fantastic.
Where are most of your products sold at?
Most of the time are online. We do ship year-round, except our chocolate and our killer caramel pizza. It's way too hot to ship now. But our snack mixes are always available to ship. And we do deliver free locally within 12 miles of Gurnee.
Now, do you go to any events to, like, what do they call them, marketplaces?
We used to go a lot, but age has crept up on me. And we're a small...
All of us.
All of us.
You're not alone. Well, that's good. I mean, what you're doing again, like Dan said, when you're out and when you're in another country and you get a care package delivered, it just brings a little bit of home back to you. Gives you a little comfort.
Yeah. We would love to send to people everywhere. Please reach out, tell us someone that would like to receive a care package, and we will do our best to see that it gets delivered.
That's amazing.
You got any big promotions coming up?
Well, anybody who purchases a bag through our Snacks for the Troops fundraiser will receive the 10% discount on any future purchase. So you'll get an email and a thank you for your donation. And with that, you'll get a code to be able to save more in the future.
If people want
And
to order online, Shelley, tell us where they would go. Tell,
Go to snarffoods.com. It's snarffoods.com. And there you can see all our products and an opportunity to donate to Canine for Veterans.
That's awesome.
And I want to throw it out there as an add-on. For those that are listening, the best way to get stuff out to people that are overseas is just like Shelley said, individually. Those packages that are directly addressed to the individual soldier, sailor, Marine.
Right.
They're going to get looked at, yes, but they're not going to get overlooked in the sense of, oh, here's a big box with a ton of candy. Intermixed with other things that people send, they're going to get through a lot easier to the people that need it. And then you're the most popular guy in the platoon because you open up the box and you got some Snarf candy in there. And I don't care if it's a big ball of melted chocolate. We'll cut it up and distribute it out, and everybody's happy for a couple of minutes. Like I said, it means the world.
Yeah, it does. It brings a little bit of home to you. Shelley,
That's
what is
what
the biggest obstacle you have doing your business that you're doing?
It's because we're so small. It's getting the word out. So this podcast is wonderful. Echo and all.
Hey, and that echo's free.
That's right. So it's just, people don't take us as seriously sometimes because we're small, but we're mighty.
That's all that matters. Just the heart that you have in your company. I wish more companies were out there doing what you're doing to help our veterans that are deployed overseas, to bring a little bit of joy and a little bit of home back to them. Because like Dan said, it means the world to them. It really does. And you always have a best friend when you open that box.
Yeah, we love to spread the word and spread the love. So again, reaching out, if anybody out there knows someone or a group of people who would like to receive these snacks, please reach out.
Well, I'm sure, it's just heartwarming what you're doing. It really is. I wish there was more organizations out there doing what you're doing to help our veterans. We're just not doing enough to help our veterans. And that gesture of yours, what you're doing, it means the world to them. Like Dan said, it just means a lot.
Well, what you're doing to help veterans
Well, Shelley,
is amazing.
We couldn't do what we do if we didn't get the help like we're getting from you. It's because of great organizations like yours that are contributing to help Canine to give that another dog, give a dog to another veteran. It's because of what you're doing allows us to do that. So thank you.
I'm all about dogs, I'm all about veterans, and I'm all about food.
Right.
Is it in that order? In that order?
It's tough. They're all a tie.
Okay.
Shelley, somebody just chimed in. They want to know, can we give some Girl Scout cookies?
I know there are Girl Scouts out there who are, and I just saw on your Facebook page that a troop that did wonderful things. Getting, I don't send Girl Scout cookies. We do have cookies that we send, but they are butter waffle cookies with killer caramel, drizzled in chocolate, do not ship well. But if someone is local in the area, I'd be glad to get them out.
I can tell you that Marjorie, her daughter, was selling Girl Scout cookies for us to raise money for it. And she is the most amazing young lady I've ever had the pleasure of interviewing. And they raise so much money by selling Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah.
It's crazy what they can do with that. I think everybody loves Girl Scout cookies.
And they ship a lot better.
Yeah. Now, what does this one say? You have
Delivery
time.
parcel time.
Yeah, how long for delivery? What is it? If somebody places an order today online, how long before it ships?
Well, everything is made fresh to order. So you give me a few days to make it, and then it's all up to the postal service. So it's usually within a week.
So everything
That's
is
a quick turnaround.
Yeah, everything is made fresh to order.
from scratch.
Correct. So
So
the
it's not like
Snarf
going. It's not like going to the grocery store and say, "Oh, I
It
like
does not.
this."
It does not sit on the shelf. We do not add added preservatives. Our snacks are baked and not fried, and there are no trans fats, no added salt.
That's got to be very time consuming, making everything from scratch.
It takes a bit of time, which is why I'm getting old, and that's why I don't go out to events as much, because it takes a lot of effort just to make this.
What about gluten free? Everybody's into this gluten free.
I know. At a point, we did do our snacks gluten free. The demand was so, and it really wasn't worth the effort.
Oh, okay.
So if you're going to eat in moderation and eat the good stuff.
But that's no fun.
Our stuff is fun.
I understand it, but sometimes,
I know. You just pace yourself.
I'm thinking about forgetting dinner now.
Yeah.
What do you
I
think
want
about-
something swirled in chocolate and nuzzled in caramel or whatever you said.
Yeah, our killer caramel pizzas are to die for.
That's to die
Hence
for.
the
Let me
name.
tell you something,
I
Dan.
don't think I've tried that.
Oh, you
I'm gonna
got
get you one, Michael.
I'm telling you, Kenny.
Get
keeps
on her
bragging
website.
about it.
Get on her website. They got a picture of this chocolate caramel pizza, and I'm a sucker for chocolate and caramel, anyways. You're gonna
I'm
drool,
willing
just drool looking at it.
I'm willing to deploy a fourth time if someone.
I'm willing to
Fire
jump
me
in the
off
car and
the
go.
All right.
Okay, this young lady wanted to know from the time it ships to delivery to them.
Oh, overseas.
Overseas, that it can take
can answer.
months.
No.
At least
It can. It depends on where they're at,
yeah.
and
Every time.
you want to make sure that the address is absolutely correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've gotten really good at the rotation time. As far as the mail's going to go to one location, they obviously have to search through everything. Once they get that done, it'll get sent out to the unit. As Laura is saying, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, I would say safely anywhere between 3 weeks to a month is going to be the turnaround time.
Really, that long, huh?
Well,
It can be.
it depends on your APO and your FPO.
Right.
Where the Navy, it'll probably be faster in the Navy and the Air Force because you're doing pretty much a direct route to them. Where like in the Corps, in the Army, you're going from point A, B, C, and then getting to D.
Right.
So that's where the time consumption comes in, where you could just say, all right, I'm going to send Kenny a care package from Bolingbrook to the USS Eisenhower aircraft carrier. I might get it in 4 days.
Right.
So it depends on your APO and FPO.
Yeah, it depends on where you're at.
Right. That's what it really comes down to, depending on where you're at.
Well, again, I can imagine one of those receiving that box of goodies, how good it makes them feel and how grateful they are for what you're doing for them. I wonder what you're doing. What makes someone do what you're doing? To have that kind of heart to reach out to veterans, first responders that you don't know, and just doing what you're doing. It's a lot of work, a lot of time. There's a cost involved, but yet you're doing it.
Yeah, well, I guess it's what makes it all worthwhile. I mean, I can be in the kitchen and making stuff and I'm selling it, and I don't get that feeling that I get when I'm helping somebody else.
Well, I can tell you, I know our veterans and first responders appreciate it. And when you contacted me and you said you wanted to do a promotion and a donation to Canine, and it was to help our veterans, the funding would help our veterans receive a service dog. And how adamant you were about wanting to help. I mean, your sincerity was heartwarming. It really was.
And your reception was heartwarming. You would be surprised how many times I reach out and I get silence.
Well, again, I can't thank you enough for what you're doing. Raising these funds will only go to help for us to be able to provide another veteran a service dog. So it's because of what you're doing. It's allowing us to do what we do. So God bless you and everything. Shelley, I want to thank you for being my guest tonight. You're an amazing lady. We love you. We love what you're doing. We can't thank you enough for everything you're doing.
Well, right back at you.
So one more time, tell everybody if they wanted to order some product, where they can go.
Go to snarffoods.com, and you'll find a link right up at the top of the homepage for Canines for Veterans to make a donation or buy some snacks for yourself. Be selfish.
And you know, Shelley, I think what I'm going to have to do, this is just going to have to happen, is I'm going to have to take my service dog, Rocky, put him in the back of my car, and we're going to have to make a trip to
I'm in
up by where
Gurney.
you're at. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I've promised you guys some pizzas, and the pizza delivery will be happening as soon as it cools off a little bit.
Shelley, you're so cute.
Because Rocky has been sitting here listening to all this food stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's going crazy.
So,
Go Rocky.
Guys, thank you all for being our guest tonight on tonight's podcast. Shelley, we can't thank you enough for it.
thank you, Shelley.
Thank you, and snarf on, everyone.
Snarf.
Take care, Shelley. Nice.
Okay.
It's nice seeing you again.
It's nice to see you.